first, what is the first? Fx is equal to 2x square minus 8x plus 6. Interval is over, interval क्या है? 3. मतलब boundary value is 1 and 3. Okay. So f1 will be, yes, f1 will be from x की जगह 1 रखते हो तो आपके पास 2 1 square minus 8 1 plus 6 2 6 7 8. हाँ, yes, 2 minus 8 plus 6, that is 0. ठीक है, okay. And the b is 3. Okay. Yes. 3 square minus 3 plus 6. 3 3 9 18. 24 plus 6. That is also a 0. That is also a 0. This implies that Rolle's the condition of Rolle theorem is satisfied. But that is continuous. We know that that is differentiable. If you take a derivative, you make consider. Okay. Now we have to point where the first derivative will be a 0. What are that point? Okay. So now this implies that Rolle's theorem must be applied. Okay. So there may be a 1 point xi, there may be a 2, there may be a 3, but there must be at least one xi element that have a derivative equal to f dash xi, that is 0. Okay. There may be a more than one, but there exist a points where derivative will be a 0. Okay. Okay. So what are these points? Fx is 2x square minus 8x plus 6. F dash of x, what is f dash of x? क्या बन जाएगा? 4x, power will be shift 1, 4x minus 8, derivative of 6 is 0. Okay. And that must be a, for xi, that must be a 0. So this xi, that x will be replaced with the xi. Actually, firstly, this is a derivative that is not equal to 0. So this is a, but for fxi, 4xi minus 8 will be a 0, or implies that xi will be equal to 8 divided by 4. That will be a 2. So xi will be a 2. So here the derivative will be a. Okay, that is the maximum, maxima or minima. ये हम आगे आपको find करना सिखाएंगे. So that will be a 0. Okay. Okay. Why not we check it? This is a maxima point or not? This is a stationary point. It is a stationary points. If function is increasing of that is clear. That is a maxima or a minimum point. If function is increasing after that, that means that is a minimum point. If function is decreasing, agar function, if function, this is stationary point, so this is maybe a maximum ya minimum. If this is a maximum, function must be decreasing. And if this is a minimum, the function must be increasing. So first neighborhood to 0 ho gaya, second neighborhood must be increasing or decreasing. So I have told that this is a stationary point. There may be a maxima. इसे maxima कहते हैं. Maxima doesn't mean that is a maximum value. That may be a maximum or they may be a minimum value. ठीक है? If second derivative of this at this point, okay. Firstly, I explain. Second derivative test. Okay. Now take the second derivative. What will be the second derivative? That will be a 4. Okay, second derivative is a 4. So the value is a positive, mean value is a increasing. So this will be a minimum point. Let's suppose like this, because there exists a one point. Yes, maximum exists in karta, because here derivative 0, after then this is increasing. And because here is a 1 point, if there is a 2 point, then there may be a 1 point will be a maximum and 1 point may be a minimum. ठीक है, ओके. हम कुछ ऐसी एग्जांपल देखेंगे. ठीक है, इससे तो इतनी क्लियर नहीं हुई, मेरा दिल था कि इसमें हो, लेकिन इस एक्सरसाइज में मैंने, बिकॉज इट इज़ नॉट एक्सरसाइज मेड बाय माई सेल्फ. यूजली मैं एक्सरसाइज अपने से बनाता हूँ जिससे वो तमाम टेस्ट हो जाएं, बट दिस इज आर टेकन फ्रॉम दी एज इट इज़ रिटन ऑन दी समवेयर. सो दैट्स वाई इस इतनी कम्प्रीहेंसिव नहीं है. दैट यू आर राइट, दैट मस्ट बी अ so comprehensive, there must be at least 3 points. One may be a maximum, one may be a minimum. Okay. So next time हम कोई ऐसी मैं exercise ले लूँगा. ठीक है. Okay. Okay. So this is a way to find. ठीक है. Now we check the second. We try to do the next exercise. I try to maybe we get something from this. Okay, I tried this exercise. Okay. Third exercise, fx is x cube minus 4x over minus 2 to plus 2 interval. Okay. At minus 2 cube minus 4 minus 2 minus 8 plus 8, that is 0. And plus 2 cube Rolle's theorem condition satisfied. Yes. So there must exist at some point must be a 0. So f dash x will be equal to (4x) f dash of x, yes, 3x square minus 4. Okay. So for f dash xi, 3xi square minus 4 equal to 0 implies that xi is equal to 3xi square equal to 4 implies that xi is 4 divided by 3, and this implies that xi is equal to plus minus 4 divided by 3. Okay, you may say that 2 divided by that there will be a 2 point plus and minus. Okay, for which because 3xi square 4 xi is equal to 4 divided by 3, so that will be there will be a 2 points. Okay. Second derivative test. What will be the second derivative? Yes. Now that will be a sum. 6 x I. When we put the value 6 I. Second derivative is not necessarily 0. So that will be equal to 6 xi. Xi value is 4 by 3 to 3 square root for greater than 0 for one minute, please. Greater than 0, so this point will be a minimum point. There are 2 points. Xi is a 2 by 3, minus 2 by 3 and 2 by 3 square. इस ब्रैकेट का मतलब 2 सेपरेट पॉइंट है, तो प्लस के लिए ये ग्रेटर देन है, सो दैट्स मीन दिस विल बी अ मिनिमम. इसकी fx की वैल्यू मिनिमम होगी इस पॉइंट पे, और आई नाउ कि आप थोड़ा बहुत कंफ्यूज हो रहे हो, मैं इसके दैट विल बी लेस देन, अच्छा, now it is, I think you are confusing that when that is a positive, y that is a minimum, and when that value is negative, that you may test it by putting the value on fx. ये आपने वैल्यू जो निकाली है, इस वैल्यू को पुट करो इस पे, तो वो देखो कौन सी वैल्यू ज़्यादा है, कौन सी वैल्यू, क्योंकि ड्यू टू नेगेटिव दैट विल बी अ चेंज। ये वो दो पॉइंट हैं जिसमें इसकी ये वैल्यू पुट करोगे तो उसकी मैक्सिमम वैल्यू आएगी एफ एक्स की, एंड व्हेन वी पुट दैट वैल्यू, चेक करो, दिस इज अ negative, you have to put here, okay, and when we take the what will be the result, that's the point. Yeah, second derivative, this is the first derivative. When we apply, we take a derivative of this again, the power will be shifted, that will be become a 6, and derivative of 4 is constant, that is 0. That's my derivative. Okay. Okay. Test. Marker खत्म हो गया. Yes. You know, you are interested to find the f at 2 by 3 square root. Yes? F, what is the f value? That is x cube minus 4x. Yes. That will be 2 3 square root minus 4 2 3 square root. You will resolve it and you will get the value. And f minus 2 by 3 square root. You have to find the value. That will be a minus that will become plus minus plus, and you will calculate and definitely you will get what is the result. Okay, so these will be a maximum minimum values of the, this will be a, that must be a minimum value, and that will be a maximum. Okay, so this is the way, मतलब if this is not formula of the cost, मतलब ये तो मैंने एक सिंपल सी, मैं कल आपके लिए जो अगले टाइम जो एक्सरसाइज लाऊंगा, दैट विल बी अ बेनिफिशियली, दैट इज मतलब फिजिकली रिप्रेजेंटिंग द वैल्यूज. मिसाल के तौर पे अगर किसी चीज़ पे मटेरियल ज़्यादा यूज़ हो रहा है, you are interested to minimize, then you will use in this way to minimize the material and maximize the volume. Okay, so दिस इज़ अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग, मतलब अभी तो ऐसे लग रहा है कि सिर्फ एक मैथमेटिक्स किया, बट इट इज़ अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. इसके थ्रू आप अपनी कास्ट को मिनिमाइज कर सकते हैं और प्रॉफिट को मैक्सिमम, मतलब आप ऐसा बॉल कैसे बना सकते हो कि ऐसा जार या ऐसा कंटेनर कैसा बना सकते हो जो मटेरियल कम से कम ले लेकिन उसमें स्पेस ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हो. मटेरियल कम लेगा तो आपकी कास्ट कम होगी. Similarly, this method is used in the computer algorithm to minimize the uses of the resources of computer. सो वर्कलोड कम हो। आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि सॉफ्टवेयर में इट इज़ अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आप जो भी सॉफ्टवेयर बनाएं वो मिनिमम रिसोर्सेज यूज करे मैक्सिमम आउटपुट करने के। सो दैट्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, और इन दिस वे हाउ वी मिनिमाइज आवर कास्ट और हाउ वी मिनिमाइज द रिसोर्सेज ऑफ द यूटिलाइजिंग ऑफ द प्रोसेसर्स। हम ये सारा कुछ मेरा ख्याल है नेक्स्ट थ्योरम करने से पहले, मैंने पहले तो प्लान बनाया था नेक्स्ट थ्योरम, बट आई विल कंस्ट्रेन कि हम सबसे पहले हम ऐसी एग्जांपल्स करेंगे जो इंटरेस्टिंग एग्जांपल्स जो हमें मुख्तलिफ जगहों पे अपनी कास्ट को, अपने रिसोर्सेज को मिनिमाइज़ करना बट अपने ऑब्जेक्टिव को मैक्सिमाइज़ करने का, मतलब कम पढ़ो और ज़्यादा नंबर्स आएँ। तो सो लेस एफर्ट एंड better result. So from this method we will try to find. Okay.